God, you call me by my name. The love you give me, I just can't deny. No longer blinded, I can see you. I'm on my way to meet you. We gotta talk, you know. All these trials and tribulations got me tired, I need rest. And I heard that I can come to you when weary of my flesh. You awaken me from death. God, I need you. No more walking by the flesh. That's when I need you. God told me I'm someone. 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 Know that I'm someone. No, I'm a child of God. Hey everyone, so this is my teller slip and these are the denominations I got at the bank. I got a total of $123 at the bank. We do have some rollover today, so we'll look at that and add that to this amount. So welcome back to Cash and Calling. If you're new here, I pray you'll consider subscribing. My name is Brittany. I'm 37 years old, a wife, a mom of 4, and a nurse practitioner. So our kids range from ages 1 to 20 years old, with our oldest proudly serving in the United States Air Force. Right now, I'm the only full-time worker in our family since my husband was recently laid off. I usually work anywhere from 32 to 38 hours a week, and I recently picked up a second job to help us reach our financial goals. We're currently tackling over $200,000 of debts. It's hard to believe that, and it's definitely hard to say it. Our debt includes student loans, our mortgage, a car loan, and medical bills. This channel is where I share our real life journey of faith, family, and finances as we work toward our goal of debt freedom, abundance, and building generational wealth for our children. If that's something you want to see and grow alongside, then go ahead and join us on this journey. All right, you guys, let's go. I am blessed, I am blessed. I am blessed, I am blessed. I am blessed, I am. All right. So first I'm going to start with our wallet. I'm just going to look and see if we have anything left over, which y'all, I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. It's nothing in here. So we're actually not stuffing anything this week, and we'll talk more about that throughout this video. There was some overspending going on this week before I stuffed, and honestly, that's why I'm so late putting out a video, because we did go over budget on a few things. So we'll talk about that. Next, let's do our variable binder. Get whatever that is out the way. Let's do our variable binder. How have y'all been? How has your week been? Is your budgeting looking good so far? I know a lot of us get paid weekly, some bi-weekly. How are y'all doing on y'all's budget? Are y'all meeting it? Are you overspending like us? Because we did overspend a little bit. So eating out, I'm actually going to take what's in here out. So we got 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of go through the motions and get everything stuff that I have on my list of stuff. And then I'll go back because we overspent. So that means I have to adjust. Unfortunately, I can't stuff what I initially said I would. 20 and 5 that came out of miscellaneous. So 25 left over. And I think that's actually it in my variable expenses. So I'm going to come back to this variable binder. I'm going to move on. So I wanted to ask y'all, have you ever felt like you overspent so much that you start to spiral? Because that's how I was feeling. So we had a few things come up. My son, he had to get an instrument for 6th grade band, and I don't remember instruments being so expensive. He was chosen to play the saxophone, which I don't know how they made the selection process, but the saxophone is one of the more expensive instruments. So I put it in Chat GPT just to see where saxophone ranks on the list from least to most expensive instruments, and it was like number 11 out of 20. So it was insane. My husband, he ended up going to the open house meeting with the band, so I was not present. He signed a contract for the instrument, for the rental. It's like rent to own, and the contract said the instrument was 2000 like $2,100 at a rate of $104 for something insane like 34 months, 36 months. I calculated that up, and that was, let's see, that was 104 times, it was 34 months, I'm pretty sure of it. So $3,536 for a saxophone. So as you imagine, I was highly not impressed, is what I'm gonna say, because I don't want to go into anything else here. But we ended up taking the instrument back, like breaking the contract, because in whose world is a beginner like my son? He's in sixth grade. We're not paying that much for an instrument. We're not there yet. Maybe after he's in band for a while and we figure out he actually likes it. But literally, first time playing the sax, and we are not investing that much. So we ended up buying a used saxophone off of Reverb. If you're a music person, you probably know what Reverb is. We ended up buying a used sax there for like 800 something dollars. It was a Yamaha. It was used. The saxophones, it was no way getting around how expensive they are. I could have bought one on Amazon, but we did have to get it approved by the band director, and he did not approve the one off of Amazon, which was, it was a little under $300. He did not approve it, so we had to go another route. So we ended up getting the used sax from Reverb, and it has not made it yet, but we went ahead and broke the contract and took the saxophone back. And I felt myself spiraling. I tried not to like go in that direction, but my question was, have y'all ever like felt like you were spending so much, overspending so much stuff that is just coming and coming that you didn't plan for, that you kind of just not look at the budget? You kind of like, okay, I'm done for this week, so what's gonna come out is gonna come out. And I felt myself getting in that place, and I had to quickly like redirect myself, because that's not what I want to do. I don't want to spiral out of control with the finances. Even though it's something I didn't plan for, I needed to do a hard reset. And so that's what I did. I took a couple days off, kind of let the dust settle and see what all we were actually spending. And now I'm in a good place to continue. So, yeah, I'm in a good place to continue. We'll go over our overspending more when I do my budget with me for August paycheck number 4, which I'll try to have out at the beginning of next week. So you'll see exactly what we overspent on, because it wasn't just the instrument. We had to do some things for ministry as well. If you don't know, me and my husband feel like we are called to do ministry. So right now we don't have anything set up as far as a LLC or business account. So funds are commingled right now because we're so small. We literally have not launched. We have not started. We're just in the preparation phase. So we will get all of those things set up eventually. But right now we kind of have to spend out of pocket for what we need for the ministry. So that's where we are. We're going to go to our long-term sinking funds binder, and home this week is not getting anything. Well, no, it's not getting stuffed. It did get something, and we'll go over that in the next video, which is August paycheck number 4 budget breakdown. It got something, but it's not getting anything in the envelope. Car is going to get $70 today. And I am looking over here at my budget sheet. So this is what I did for August week 3. And as you see, some things are crossed out because we had to pivot. We did not have enough money. These are all the categories I were going to stuff, and we're not even stuffing half of those. So I had to pivot, and I was a little discouraged about that because we're already working limited, and now I have to pivot again for this week. So I'm trying to be encouraged, and I'm moving on. So car is getting 70. All right, let's see how much we have. 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, and 80. 80 in car. Let's go back and count house. I did have to, what did I pull? I pulled out of house for, what did I pull for? Oh my gosh. Oh, for lawn. He came and cut the grass this morning. So I pulled out of home upkeep. 20, 40, 60, 80, 20, 40, 60. So 160. I try to keep 200 in there. And yeah, we had to pay him. So I did come up in this morning and pull that out. Just in case it's for emergencies, I have one, two, 300 in our high yield savings account, and 20, 25, and 26. 326 is in high, well, 300 is in high yield, a total of 326. And it's for emergencies like natural disasters, if something goes on in the nation, to stock up on food, water, things like that. We did end up getting a Sam's Club membership. Shout out to, I know Miss V mentioned it. Someone else mentioned it as well. I can't remember, but you know who you are, who mentioned to think about getting a Sam's membership. And that's what we actually did. We got a Sam's membership. So thank y'all so much for the suggestion, and I plan on utilizing it. All right, so we're going to go to kids really quick. So kids binder. Let's see what these little munchkins are getting. And my girls, well, one of the girls has been sick again with hand, foot, and mouth. I don't know if y'all remember, but they were sick. Both of them were sick about 2-3 months ago with hand, foot, and mouth. Only baby girl, the 1 year old, got sick this time with hand, foot, and mouth. And y'all, I am so over it. I am over it. I don't know where it came from. I was talking to someone and they said it's an outbreak in the city of hand, foot, and mouth. So yeah, just pray for my baby girls. Pray that they get to feeling better. Well, Nori gets to feeling better soon. School is not getting anything right now. Hair products, I do want to put $10 in there. And I'm going to take this placeholder out since we do have something in there, because it's going to be time soon to buy baby girls some hair products. Teachers' gifts is not getting anything. Neither is sports. Kids' clothing is not getting anything. And my son, he's going to get $10. Let's do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So he usually gets 15, but this week we're pulling back. We're pivoting a little bit, just a little bit. But he does need something in there because he ends up at least a day out of the week. He has to get something because he has activities going on. So get food and stuff like that. So we want that to be available to him. All right, we're going to move on. Let's go to this binder. Yeah, but I felt myself spiraling. And I've done that before where I overspent so much that I'm like, forget it. I'm not even going to watch the accounts anymore. Nothing like that. Just everything come out and I just want it to go away. I want it to disappear. So this is our short-term sinking fund binder. Laundromat is not getting anything. Blessing Bank is not getting anything. It has $5. Celebrate is not getting anything. It doesn't have anything. Boo Bucks is not getting anything. It has 20, 25, and 30. All right, we're making our way back to our variable. So let's make our way back since we do have money left over. All right, from pulling out of the what was left over. So eating out, let's plan to put 25 in there. Although I don't think we're going to spend it, y'all. It's time for a new pay week. So this probably is going to be left over for next week, honestly. So let's put 25 in toiletries. We're putting that much because it's time for a restock on tissue, paper towel, hand soap. I'm excited about having Sam's because now I can buy in bulk and hopefully that will help. I know it will, but I just have to utilize it. My only hiccup last time when we had a Sam's membership was we did not utilize it. We literally had the membership and we went maybe 3 times in a year. So this time I have to be intentional about making sure we use the membership. So we have 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. I'm going to put 20 in miscellaneous. And the rest of this, I'm going to put in hair. Only because I know that's coming up. I did their hair this morning and they don't have a lot of product left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 that I'm adding to hair products for a total of 17 in there. All right, so let's count girls envelope 20, 30. So they have 30 in there. Let's see how much school has. 5. So y'all, we are working with bare bones over here. It is not a lot going on as far as cash stuffing. I thought it would be more. I was actually scheduled, I think it was like close to $500 I was scheduled to stuff today. So I stuffed way less than half of that just now because we did end up, I won't say overspending, I'll say things came up that we did not plan for. So we had to pivot for the sake of making sure that we did not go in the negative on anything. I'll discuss that more on my budget with me video for August paycheck number 4. So make sure to turn on your notification bell. If you enjoyed this content, go ahead and like and subscribe. I would love to have you over here in the family. Thank you so much for everyone who has supported me on this journey. I am so appreciative. So I will see y'all on the next one. Bye.